Hello and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the pony fics that are not pony related. Why? Because it's been a while since we've done Lex Luthor Triumphant, and I am missing out. So, Chapter 6. The alarm clock rang at 6:45 a.m. Morning, honey. The shape under the covers stirred. Come on, you can't hide from the world. Up and at 'em. She strained to hear barely a intelligible mumble. You'll be late to the gym. You know you're always cranky if you don't do your cardio. She grabbed the covers with both hands and yanked. This is for your own good. You'll thank me. Eventually. Shut his eyes higher. His prairie is under the pillow. I'm skipping gym today. Sure, Mister had 2 helpings of rhubarb pie before supper. You'll be late for work. I'm a freelancer. I'm my own boss. So help me God. I'm going to get a bucket and soak you with the coldest water you've ever felt. Bolted upright. I'm up. I'm up. His hair was a mess, and stubble was just the right amount of inchy. But this is just fine. Good. She walked to the door. Don't forget, you're having your lunch with parents today. I have meetings all day, but I'll meet you guys for dinner. Don't forget to take to your ballet lessons today and pick up basketball lessons for the eye doctor. She blew a kiss in front of the door and left. You hear a cat shout, "Hi, Daddy!" from the front door before Liz took him out to school. Stood up from bed, a bit shakily. His knee was acting up again, and he half walked, half went to the bedroom. God, that slice of pie had wreaked havoc in his digestive system. His stomach felt tight and bloated at the same time. Go to the gym? Not today. He ignored the mirror and headed straight to the shower, mentally going over his to-do list. The AC was wonky and it wheezed all night. What's kept it and him sleep well? What else? The cat needed food. How else get a cat back in every day? It was high time to clean the gutters and give the garage a good coat of paint. Mow the lawn? Cripes. Shampoo got in his eye and stung like hell. He cupped his hands around his eyes and tried to wash them with accumulated water, but it just stung worse. He finished the shower, toweled himself dry, and shaved in front of the mirror. His eyes were very, very red. He flinched from his reflection, as if his eyesight burned. He put on a comfortable pair of slacks and Monarch's baseball jersey and red Crocs. He had some breakfast and went down to the basement, when he staked out his writing den. It wasn't easy to have a place of your own when your 8-year-old just wanted your computer to play plushie monsters, and your 12-year-old hijacked your L-box every day to play Murder 1. It wasn't a game for kids. He had, in fact, written a few off pieces about the dangers of ultraviolet video games on Meyer. But hey, how could he let his kid be the only one at school who hadn't played Murder? He moved stalls for the keyboard. God, she didn't take her cereal bowl to the kitchen last night. It was a gooey mess. Turned on the keyboard and hammered away at the keyboard. He checked his email, goofed a bit on the Lex Stay Connected, checking his profile, and sharing the latest cat picture with a goofy caption. Between rounds of fighting words, quite the addicting app, and a half an hour breaks of fail videos, he managed to cobble together a few pieces for the paper. He handled, proved, and approved and reviewed unbelievable amounts of information and content, like it was nothing, all in order to fact-check his articles. He yawned, stressed, and was amazed that it was almost time for lunch. He emailed the stories to Pay and ran upstairs. He changed to a fancy shirt, grabbed his keys and wallet, and ran out the door. He'd be a few minutes late to pick up the kids, but that was a regular thing by now. Time just flew by. Traffic was heavy, but his trusted Minnie weaved in and out of traffic and made it to Schuster Academy barely a minute past pickup time. He joined the car queue, displayed the cat and click sign, and picked him up a few minutes later. Howdy, kids. How was your day? It was great, Daddy. Cass, giddy voice filled the small car. Class told us you had found a new puppy and a firecracker. Really? That's great. Signal her left towards the new toy. The trip took 20 minutes, but he was glad he didn't have to fight all the way to Kansas just to have lunch with his folks. What was his name? Crip. Dad, are we going to pick up my glasses today? Coach Siegel says I need them. I'm going to start a game next week. Really? You made the team? That's great. The car slowed. The yellow light stopped near the red. Yep, they're ready. We're picking them up today. Great! Like stupid, so use this actually for permission to sing some voice. Say, Daddy, do you think I do my homework early? I could squeeze a few games and murder one. You pretend to think hard about it. As long as your grades hold, you're fine. First BIC, and I know, gaming's out like a light. Darn tootin'. His eyes returned to the road, and he saw it driving down a big road. No cars around him. It looked like there were miles and miles of road to go. He took to the car's dashboard to check the time. It's almost 3. So we're about to reach Dutour. He saw Cliff's face in the rearview mirror, casting his you-know-nothing dad scowl. We're here, Dad. He looked to the road, saw the big sign. New tour. Next exit. I can't believe I almost missed that one. I had a great eyesight when I was younger. You still do. No, I wear glasses now. He made a tap to the side of his glasses, but his finger poked the eye. You're silly, Dad. You don't wear glasses. Ow! His dad's eye good. It sounded like when the shampoo got in his eyes. He looked at them using the car's rearview mirror. They're not red, but an angry red. He heard around the massive blare of a truck. He looked around, trying to find where it was so he could maneuver away from them. But the road was completely empty. Even the new exit was gone up ahead. He could see nothing but road. Closet kept honking, now joined by a siren. Foot eased on the gas. He gently turned his shoulder. Dad, I'm scared. What's going on? She looked around, getting panicky. Okay, I'm scared, Daddy. What's happening? He tried to hide it better, but you could see he was very upset. Stopped the car, shut out the ignition, and stared at his kid. They were perfect physics. Had his eyes, had his mother's. Was not strong, but he looked like he sat quarterbacks right around high school. Was sweet and mellow, with perfect teeth and a gazy smile. Had a mess of dark hair hung over his forehead and over his ears. Glycerin and his sirens roared to a deafening level as hugged his kids. I loved you from the day you were born. I want to see you become the man you were meant to be. He kissed his head, but it felt strange. You're every bit as lovely as your mother. I know you would have grown to be one hell of a take-no nonsense woman. You let them go, but I don't think you're real. His children, the love of his life, the reasons he lived for, joys, the tragedy of life, simply vanished before his eyes. Around him, the road broke apart. The skies turned dark. It seemed like the world started to fade away. Was surrounded by swirling blackness, like tendrils, that tried to take hold of him. Violently, he fought them off, as if he was falling to a collapsing star. Gravity threatened to throw him to an impossibly big tornado. He could see the bits and pieces of his life, a life that looked impossibly familiar, yet hard to even think about it. The tornado spun around him faster and faster until it collapsed like a bolt of thunder, followed by blinding lightning. When he opened his eyes, he was floating high above the ground. He was looking at a massive landscape. All the tall buildings, squat buildings, patios, pools, parks. He knew he should be feeling dizzy, being this high and no physical means of support. It felt just right. He took a pull to fire higher and higher. He started to gain altitude, saw the landscape straight under his feet. His red-booted feet? The higher it went, the better he saw the shrinking landscape. It seemed to be spelling something. He flew higher and higher, till he could make out every letter. For some reason it brought a tear to his eyes. The message read, Your name is Clark Kent.